Hey, I'm Craig Davis, and this is Actor with Actor, and I'm here with Alex Walton. How you doing, Alex?
How you doing, everybody out there?
He plays Mr. Brown, the only person that has a name in this movie, which is an American.
And an American.
Yep. Yeah, he's it's pretty interesting. So today we're going to be asking a few questions about the movie and stuff like that. So, Alex, when did you first hear about this role, and did you fully approve of it when you first got the memo from Taylor?
Well, my manager, that may be, thought this would be a good role for me. You know, he told me to read it out, and so he gave me the script. I read it, and I loved it, actually. I loved the whole idea of it, of the whole mob thing with the Italian mob and the Russian mob together, and just this silly American, sort of wanting to get into it, and has no idea what he's doing, and so, I mean, I jumped right on it, and I said, yes, 100% I will do it, and so, yeah, I was extremely interested in it.
Do you like playing a silly actor? Do you like playing the silly guy who has no idea what he's doing, who just kind of walks around and fools around and touches things, instead of reading the instructions, he just kind of does it himself? Do you feel like that's your role? Because you kind of look like, no offense, you kind of look like a guy who do that,
Yeah, well, that's pretty much me. I mean, if I wasn't doing this, that would be I'd be touching, I'd be trying to eat the microphone here. And, but yeah, I mean, I'm just goofy like that. And, I love doing things like that. And, so, 'cause it's pretty much me. I mean, I love being goofy, and so.
Did you like
great.
how the director gave us? I really like this. How he gave us a chance to not improvise on the script. He didn't want us to stay square on the script. He
Yeah.
wanted us to improvise a lot,
Yep.
and I think that helped out with the acting, because then you really had to think of what to say in the situation. Do you feel that was pretty cool?
Yeah, it's sort of when we got out to where we were to film, the script sort of went out the window. I mean, I want to say 90% of this movie is improvised, and that goes to show what the actors are like that work in it. And,
By the way, only the screenplay is like written. That's about it.
yeah, the screenplay went kit and caboodle. The whole thing went out, sort of thrown out somewhere. I don't know where it is now, but we sort of forgot about it and sort of just went along with it. There's an idea. That's all we really worked on, an idea, and we made it done. We got it done somehow. I don't know.
Now, did this take longer? Like a lot of these scenes, did they take longer than any other movie that you've done, where you've been scripted, where you've had the screenplay down, or where you had a set schedule of what to do? This was a lot more laid back, I understand, but did you kind of feel? Well, I'll save the next question for later. Did this take a little longer than a scripted movie?
Well, I mean, yes, because we were improvising. Every take, it was something different, and maybe the director didn't like what we just said, or didn't like what I did, or what the other guy did, and exactly right, and we had to change it up a little bit, but I had no problem with it because I had tons of fun doing it, so I had no problems. It took 3 years to do it, and I'd still be happy with what we got out of it.
Do you feel that having no script improved your acting skills, making it feel more realistic, where you could say what you want when you want, and just concentrating on acting, just concentrating on being that character? Would you say that helped you out with your speech at all?
Oh, definitely, because you can say, like you said, you can say whatever you want, and whatever pops in your mind at that second, you sort of say. But you gotta be careful because it might not make sense or nothing. But yeah, I mean, we would feed off, if you were talking to me, I would feed off you, whatever you said. I mean, that's improvising, really. So, I mean, it, if an actor can improvise, I think that's that's one of the best actors there is. I mean, and if it's good improvising too, that's one of the best things an actor can do, can practice.
I think all of us were pretty damn good improvisers, if I do say so myself.
Oh yes, many different lines. came out of this. Many funny lines, and especially when you and Rico were sitting at the table there. It's just that was all improvised. There was no script, nothing. It was it was funny, but serious. So I mean, it was nice.
I think that's what would you say the theme of this movie is? And then the theme and the atmosphere of the movie. Because I understand it's being very serious, but when you watch it, though, you seem to kind of laugh because it is really ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
would you say the theme... What is the theme? Let me just ask you that first.
What is the theme?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's supposed to be. My character's supposed to steal money somewhere
Mm-hmm.
with the Russian, and I guess it's really everybody's gonna screw everybody over eventually. And
So basically deceit, right?
deceit. Yes.
I mean, you don't seem like a very deceitful person, but looks can be pretty deceiving, I must
Looks
say.
can be deceiving, as
Uh-huh.
Brad Pitt said.
Uh-huh. And that movie,
And,
Burn After Reading.
Burn After Reading, which is a good movie. You should go out there and rent it, buy it, and watch it 20 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Great movie.
I was also going to ask you, yeah, the whole serious thing, it seemed kind of funny, too, because, you know, we weren't, like, overacting, but it just kind of seemed like
Yeah.
a very, very laid-back and very realistic environment. Do you feel that realistic environment kind of added a little hilarity to it? Because...
I think so. I think it did. Just because you could think in the back of your mind that, you know, somewhere this may be happening. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it may be funny to some people. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's hilarious in a way, but with as much seriousness in this movie, it's funny. You know, it's weird how that mixes together. It's different. It's definitely different to me. A little tongue tied there.
Alex, I really thank you for your time today, and I appreciate you giving these guys some tips. Now, of course, I'm going to ask you, any thank yous you got out there?
I want to thank you guys out there for hopefully watching this and making this a big thing. All the actors that signed on to this. My buddy here, Craig.
How you doing?
Rico, which you'll see in a little bit. Taylor, the director. Great guy, great personality, like Craig said earlier. And I'd love to work with him more if that was a question. But well, thank you to my parents, everybody, my family, everybody out there that supported me during this. This all started with a Wheaties commercial. A little kid eating Wheaties. And, then my parents took me there, let's try it. And ever since then, been going through all kind of auditions for movies. Not all of them I got, but a lot of them I did, so that's where I am today. So I have to thank everybody, thank my parents, thank Jesus. Everybody thanks Jesus. No one thanks Jesus. Everybody thanks God. I like to thank Jesus, the Buddha,
Allah.
Allah. Yeah, Allah. The President of the United States. Don't even know him, but the President of the United States. And, grandfather clocks. Where's the grandmother clock? Anyhow, I'd like to thank Oreos for being a great sponsor of mine. I'd like to thank Chevrolet, the car I drive every day, giving me a brand new Corvette for this movie. Thank you very much. And I'd like to thank Sony PlayStation. Very good products. And my LG Verizon phone. The Dare. Dare to touch. Alright. Well, that's about it. I mean, I'd just like to thank everybody. My friends, family, everybody. So.
Well, thank you very much, Alex, for your time, and I really hope this movie gets big for both of us and for Rico. So, guys, thank you for tuning in today. I'm Craig Davis, and you have watched an interview with Alex Walton, actor with actor. Take care, guys, and have a great day.